Hey, Flo.
Hey, girl. Give me a second.
All right.
But no, I can't hear you. Really. Hey,
Give us
girl.
a second, y'all.
Give me a second. Is my thing charged? Okay. I can. Yeah, I'm over
All right.
here. I'm over here. Y'all just gonna see me and do what I need to do. Okay.
Am I echoing?
What to me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Uh, Somebody put in the comments if I'm echoing, please. Flo is over there. Should I tell him?
Um, I'm just making jello shots for a party right now.
Yeah. Being a college girl, doing what college girls do.
Yeah. Like here.
Oh, shit.
Lord, I don't know what's going on. I got a little light on my thing. I don't know why.
You good?
Yeah, I did. No, it's
Okay.
just that I cracked my screen a minute ago, and so now it's just like,
Okay.
yeah.
Go into the other that I had set up.
I think I'm doing this from like my phones. So yeah.
One person waiting, but still. Please refresh. Um,
Are you good?
almost.
I be
I want
like,
to get the people waiting to this StreamYard live.
just 'cause I thought you knew I really not want you, not
I'll leave this up until I guess at least until 9. But if they're subscribed, they should get notification. Hopefully.
I'm so pissed, Ashley,
What you pissed about?
because I was preparing to make shrimp, fried okra, spinach, mashed potatoes smothered in like my special Creole gravy, and 2 pounds of my shrimp that I got is spoiled.
What happened?
Like that's not right. Who's texting me? It better not be enough. Like, and I was supposed to go out or whatever. I'm still going out though.
That's why I wanted to go ahead and get you on here.
But I'm not going down there because my friend they still an
Unfortunately,
hour and a half away. So I'm just trying to finish this up. So I got time to talk right now. Got my music lesson and stuff.
well, like I told you, uh, it's very unfortunate that first FaceTime we didn't record the audio, and we want to hear the tea you spilled straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh yeah, which tea though? Because it's a lot of tea.
Fye babe, your fye babe tea. Let me spell
Oh
it out.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I spill it. Honestly, you can spill whatever the hell you want to spill. These people gonna believe what they want. I done went on my own live. I said what I needed to say on my own live, right? And I showed the receipts
Right?
on my own live, and they still set their asses up there and say that I ain't had no receipts.
Oh, do you have some receipts tonight?
Huh?
You have some receipts tonight?
Hold on. What did you say?
Do you have some receipts for us tonight?
Wait, what?
Receipts.
Oh yeah. Well, right now I'm doing something. We gonna have to do a second segment with my receipts and stuff because
Okay.
we could just do a little talking right now. But we could do.
Okay,
I
that's
want it
cool.
to be a live where I drop the receipts. We could come. We could put together a nice little good video where it will be nice and clear and out there.
Okay.
And you know they still lying on me, saying that I have pages open. I clearly don't have pages.
Let me answer some of these questions. Yes, those are Jello shots. Um, hey there, everybody. Uh, the cartoon screen. What you want to see me? I thought she was through with YouTube to focus on her life. She is. She doesn't even have a YouTube account. That's why she's on my channel.
Exactly. And
She's doing
they're
this
kind of
as a
slow to
favor.
that point that they keep saying that I have accounts, but anytime you ask me to build video, what I say, I don't have account. I gotta go on the regular YouTube just to watch you. I ain't watching you from no account.
Right.
So I don't know if someone's pretending to be me, but yeah, that's not cool.
Well, the folks want to see me.
Huh?
The folks say they want to see my face. So let me try to get something going.
Okay, well, just show them your face and whatnot.
Um, so
Hey, girl.
hey, Barbara Green, is this a nice view? Is this better? Her art was pretty fine, you know, but I'm
You know
not
they
bad
want to
looking
see the
myself.
face so they can talk shit.
I want to hear somebody say I'm cute. If I, make me show my face. Here I am. Thank you, Rose, so lightly. There we go. She said I'm very pretty.
You are. You're not ugly. You're very pretty.
Thank you. So are you. So,
You have a good
would you like to?
face,
Thank you,
and it don't look rough like some people on YouTube.
man. I appreciate that. And you have very nice big eyes. Like we could be kin.
Huh?
You have some nice big eyes. Like we could be kin or something.
Oh, thank you.
So, you want to talk about the backstory with you and fyebabe and Rick Reed? Are you
Yeah.
going to just dance for us?
Wait, Rick Reed. I don't listen. I don't know no goddamn Rick Reed. I just know Rick Reed be harassing Rita or whatever. But they cool or whatever. And Rick Reed, I made a whole video basically, right? My live, and I was just speaking on facts that Rick Reed had said. I was not vouching for anything Rick Reed has done. I don't know that man. I was just saying that there's things that he was saying that was factual, and he said that subscribers, certain subscribers, the trolls, the messy ones, they come into people chat when a content creator don't have content, they reach out to the messy people, the messy trolls and the people who have like like the messy subscribers and trolls who they think can help boost their channel and give them a little bit of shock value. So Rick Reed was saying how he would come into fyebabe's chat all the time, just like I did, and she would be all on his dick, just like she was on me. We never reached for her. She always came for us. Okay, she a grown woman. She should be
How
able.
did she find you?
Huh?
How did
Because
she find you?
I was in her chat trolling, just like Rick Reed was trolling.
Okay.
And people, these content creators, they look for shock value. They want something to spice up their
Mhm.
channel. So let's get this person over here to give an interview about blase blah. So she tried to get Rick Reed plenty of times to give an interview on Rita
Mm.
and her kid. But now she's trying to act like she don't know Rick Reed or she don't know me. We never had phone conversations. But yet my T-Mobile bill says something completely different.
Mm.
And I showed those receipts too on my live, and people are like, "Oh, it could have been any other time." But she clearly said that me and her never had phone conversations.
Hmm.
Only for when I do show it, now it's like, "Oh, those are forged receipts." When I clearly logged into my T-Mobile account, went down the list of numbers, down to the dates and everything, and showed it, and still, like, so it's like whatever you show, people are just set on debunking it because it just goes against everything that they said or thought. And I just don't really care.
Well, um, you are behind what scandals? Like poop corn?
Huh?
You're behind poop corn, right?
Yes, I was behind the poop corn. And I wasn't the only one behind the poop corn. It was fyebabe behind. See, I first started trolling, right? I started in
Mm-hmm.
7 check, and I dropped. Um, I had bought some poop corn and it made me sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how that went. So here's what Live Babe does. She goes to people's chats and she goes on Lipstick Alley to get some information and try to forge up some little news. Now this is when she first started her little news segment, right? And she was trying to outdo Treecey. So you think that she's not gonna do whatever it takes to try to outdo Treecey? She found me in 7 chat writing what I was writing, and as soon as I got to her chat, and I was like just putting eyeballs in her chat, she was like, "Oh, Flo, why don't you give me a call?" Basically, told me to hit her up in her email,
Mm.
and from there, that's how it transpired. So people are saying, "Oh, it was just you all along." How was it just me all along? She a grown woman. That's a grown woman we talking about. She didn't have to call my name out. She could have gladly ignored me.
Mm. Okay. So are you telling us that Five Babe concocted these fake stories to have the exclusive?
Exactly. I didn't
Okay.
go to fyebabe with my exclusives. fyebabe see me in other people's chat and wanted to pounce on it before anybody else did. Okay, and that was just that popcorn story, and I was really trolling with that shit. But the dark web stuff, that was all concocted, like behind the scenes phone calls involved. See, the popcorn, she tried to drag me in and try to blow it up because she didn't like Sean Bradley. Now the dark web thing, She actually concocted a plan with me, okay?
Okay.
And it obviously shows it in the phone calls, 20, 30-minute conversations, 14-minute conversations, please.
Now you are really a computer engineering student,
Yes.
but do you really get involved with the dark web
No.
in no capacity?
I even explained why I was like, had knew a little bit of information from the dark web because I actually, but that's why I got into computer engineering in the first place. I want to stop human trafficking. So I go on there to see all the little predators up on there and see how things work. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's how I got involved with tour and stuff. I don't post on tour. I just be watching. I have the watchful eyes. Okay, and my mom was just
Hmm.
telling me about a book she was just reading, and she's like, "Wow, this shit is really serious." A lot of people
Hmm.
don't know how serious this shit is. These people over here got their kids all on the internet screen and everything, not knowing that they are advertising their child.
Mm.
They don't know. So, it's so quick to say that Flo's doing this and Flo's doing that because Flo said this. But first off, my whole itinerary in life is to stop that shit. So why would I sit up there and engage in child pornography when I'm the one advocating to
Okay, let's fill the people in. Everybody's not even aware of that. So, about a week or so ago, there was a troll account that photoshopped a few content creators' children with inappropriate material. I don't know how else to say it. Trying to be sensitive, but it was inappropriate. It was pedophilic, and some people tried to accuse Flo um,
because of
of
a
doing that.
lipstick Alec King. But hold on, let me stop you right there because I'm about to drop some real tea over here. Okay. Now, when I got on the dark web thing, right, that little website, right,
Hmm.
I specifically said when I created the whole win fyebabe, why she threatened to beat up fyebabe's daughter. First off, I threatened to beat up fyebabe. Okay, I threatened to beat up fyebabe. All right, and I said anybody else could get it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. Why not y'all ask why fyebabe be talking hella shit about Rita's daughter? Don't have selective outrage. Now back to what I was saying. Now, um, well, that whole thing was going on because people think I'm behind a Lipstick Alley King page. I specifically said I'm not the only one working on the whole thing, right?
Right.
But yet people want to say that I'm two people. But I specifically said I can't reveal who and who was vouching for Lipstick Alley King.
Wasn't she?
It was Five Eight screaming Lipstick Alley King, Lipstick Alley King. Personally, who do you think is Lipstick Alley King? Who do you think goes to Lipstick Alley and steals from Lipstick Alley? Lipstick Alley King is fyebabe. I don't know who Lipstick Alley King is. That's not a friend
Oh,
of
wow.
mine. It's fyebabe. Thank you.
Or at least
And then
somebody from
now
her
they trying
camp.
to frame
Wow.
this on me because they want clicks and views. Listen, I don't play that crap. That's what really pissed me off because it's like you really sitting there saying that that's me and it's not.
Hmm.
And I feel like people are catching up on that stuff because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Five Baby is behind it. Five Baby is behind it." Well, that's Lipstick Alley King. There you go. All of a sudden, Lipstick Alley King's page disappears, along with a bunch of other pages that I was flagging. I flagged Lipstick Alley King.
Wow. And you also
I'm
flagged
the one that flagged Lipstick Alley King. Okay,
you flagged that.
anything that they were posting trying to make it
Yeah.
seem like I'm that person, that is Five Babe up there. Okay. That's
All
the
the five
predator
babe
y'all
pages,
got. Huh?
all the five babe pages, the five space babe.
Those are all hers. That's all hers. I am like, listen, because she says she got the FBI, right? FBI don't move that quick. Sorry. FBI don't move that quick for no eggplants emojis. It wasn't
Mm.
no real penises. It was eggplant. It was a vegetable. Five the FBI don't move that goddamn quick.
So you
Those
really think?
pages were pulled down on its own.
Well,
She never
ab-
showed what pages she got pulled down.
that's true. That's
She
true.
never showed what pages she got pulled down. She only showed little messages from. But what pages did you really get pulled down?
Um, I don't believe that she got any pages pulled down. I think the flagging got them pulled down.
Huh?
A lot of people. I think a lot of people flagging got those pages down, not five babe.
Those pages were not taken down. Only one of them were taken down. I was flagging them like crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And then I was writing, before I took my own account down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was writing, oh, you need to take this down. This is disgusting, right? And they kept deleting my comments. Why are you
Mm.
deleting my comments? If I'm that person, why are you deleting my comments? It was to make it look like it was me, but I would never do no shit like that. That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not of age to be doing that. Like, that's some shit white people do at age 40, 50. They lonely and shit. I don't have no need to do that. And mind you, then you had Benji AdSense on my page, my live stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, they had Benji AdSense on my live like a couple of days before I cut my whole page off, right? Now, Benji AdSense is a Five Babe fan because he was on my page and he was threatening me that he was going to reveal all my information, all kinds of stuff, just threatening me back to back, screenshotting the motherfucker. Him and Niggers and Coons, that's their page. They was threatening me, all kinds of stuff coming on my page, my live, talking hella shit. Okay, if you look up, who was it? Joy, I think her name is Joy. She's like a Duchess Kelly fan or whatever. She seen the shit
Joyce,
herself. Benji AdSense was under my shit talking about he's going to expose all my personal information. He's going to get me back. And he kept screaming Babe Nation in my thing. Now everybody's saying it's Babe Nation. It's Benji AdSense.
back up, back up. Niggers and
Yeah.
coons. What did you tell me about them?
Huh?
What did you tell me about niggers and coons?
Oh, niggas and coons. Well, they said it was
Yeah.
Tracy D that owned that account. But niggas and coons is a motherfucker that don't really speak too much English, okay? Now, I was sitting there thinking, and people were bringing up the fact that Five Babe buys her likes and views or whatever. And I'm like, I had a friend that buys their likes for Instagram. And they used to have all these Arabs and stuff on their account under their photos, like saying just things that didn't fit. So when you buy likes, it's basically people from like Emirates, Dubai, stuff like that. They're the ones that be commenting under your but they're the ones that like basically are paid to like your stuff. So they're the ones that pay. Basically, how it works. Let me put it in a way people can understand. So you go and buy likes, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to like a person's photo for you to get coins, right? When you get those
Mm-hmm.
coins, you can buy likes, but you don't get to choose who likes your stuff. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that Fyebabe had a bunch of Arabian like subscribers. You know, with
Mm.
what was his name? Saeed or something like. He also was under my page threatening me. Just things that were really off the wall, out of place. So they leave off the wall, out of place comments and stuff like that. That's how people buy their views. Now, niggas and
Okay.
coons was reminding me of a person like that you randomly see
Mm.
on Facebook and Instagram that just be saying some off the wall shit that don't even fit the people that actually you know. Okay, I felt like it was them putting that stuff up too. But then I sat there
What
and I
was the
thought
one
about it.
person they were
Huh?
following? What was
What?
the one account that okay, niggers and coons? What was the one account
Yeah.
they were following?
Bay Nation. They
No,
kept
no.
screaming
Somebody
Bay
was following
Nation.
Wiley.
Huh? Oh
Who
yeah,
was
yeah.
following
On
Wiley?
my okay. So there's a person that came on my Instagram, right? And they start texting, like hit my DMs or whatever with like a bunch of weird threats and stuff. So I clicked them, and they had a bunch of people from like Arab countries or whatever, Muslim Islamic countries following them because you could obviously see the like way their fonts were and stuff. And I clicked that profile, and it was niggers and coons because like whatever they screenshotted, their name, like their screen name was on it, and the only person they were following was Wiley. And I thought that was like really weird. They were following Wiley, and then they were DMing me. I'm like,
Okay. I need some mods in here. We're gonna ignore the bad comments. But why do you think they would be following Wiley?
huh?
Is there a reason why you think they would be following Wiley?
I have no idea. And when I told them, I know what you're doing. I know you're responsible for whatever is going on, and you're trying to frame me. As soon as I said that, I said I'm sending it to the police, and then they deleted their account. I'm like, what's up with this person? Keep deleting these accounts, like. And I clearly left my Instagram on my live, so it could be anybody. It's not anybody specifically. I had my Instagram on my live, but why would I create an
Right.
account that's threatening me? And then when I tell them, I showed you the screenshots. You even
Yeah,
seen
you
it.
did. And
What?
for the people,
Shit, fuck.
isn't that right, Flo?
Huh?
I'm trying to mod some people up, so I'm not looking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to mod some people up, so I'm not looking right now. But are you all right over there?
Yeah, I just spilled some stuff. That's it.
Okay. Um. Now you did say you were gonna at least provide me receipts to make another video, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the receipts, but I ain't had no time because I was napping all day after class, and then I had to clean up. I have company coming over later, so I ain't really had time to put them together.
Okay.
But I will put them together for you tomorrow. I'm working with the
Thank
Girl
you.
Scouts, so most likely Sunday you'll have it.
Can you see the comments?
No, I don't have the YouTube, so I can only see what's on my StreamYard, like the comments you put up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Um, I'll be back over there in just a second. Um, I just want to have a couple wrenches in here. BYU, are you still here?
This is like a whole lot of Jello shots. So yeah, you can see a little bit.
Well,
Well,
y'all just won a big game. You want to tell them about that?
what?
Y'all beat Delaware State or something?
Oh yeah, we A&T we beat Delaware State and stuff, 38-0. We kicked their ass really miserably. It was sad. I left at 28 because I'm not about to sit up here with back problems watching, my school kick Delaware State's ass. Cause
That's
they
what's
was
up.
booty. They was hella booty.
28
And
to 0.
also, when I came on your video, right, I seen some comments that were like really ridiculous. Like it's really, really ridiculous. Like, and I'm tired of saying it. You got grown women that's saying that they grown. Oh, DJ, if fyebabe ever paid her, no, fyebabe has not paid me any money. That's why I started talking. Let me bring that back. Because people are saying that I turned on her and all kinds of stuff. Me and that lady was never friends. We were never friends. First off, it was business. It was strictly business, and like I'm gonna go in my grave. Keep saying this. Like I'm always read a nation. I never claimed Babe Nation. You never see me claim Babe Nation. But just because I did an interview with her, that don't mean nothing. I'm not loyal to a person that ain't pay me no money.
Mm.
Where we do that at? That lady ain't pay me no money. Where's my money for these interviews? Okay.
Yeah,
So I guess
that
she
was a
found,
bad move.
huh?
That was a bad move on her part.
Yeah, that was a bad move. And you know what another bad move was? Retro Babe. Retro Babe was a bad move on her part because Retro Babe lied on me for no reason. It said that I was going from chat to chat talking about Fire Babe. And I'm like, I wasn't even on YouTube for a minute. I was like in and out of the chat. I wasn't even like doing anything crazy, saying anything crazy. I was in and out of the chat, and all I seen was BS post a video, right? And I screen recorded the video and put it up because you know VS like to take down videos. So I put it up just in case somebody wanted to see it. And then
Hmm.
all of this stuff, oh, you're turning against fyebabe. First off, that ain't nobody I know. Okay, that ain't my friend. I don't befriend old ladies. That woman, she gonna be my mama. Why would I find friendship in
Mm.
that woman? So then when she went on, when Billie Jean put me on mute when I was trying to
Hmm.
give my receipts, that's when I went off. That's when I went
Mm.
off. I'm like, y'all not about to manipulate and change the narrative as soon as I start talking. Why y'all keep trying to shut me up? You keep trying to shut me up. Every time I try to talk, y'all want to jump on the line and try to shush me and put me on mute. The girl put me on mute and then asked me for receipts while having me on mute. How are anybody gonna hear anything if you have me on mute? So that's when I
Right.
hung up because that where am I going? Why am I gonna sit on a line on mute? So then that's when fyebabe sent her one text message. Listen, how you gonna say that I edited my text messages but she didn't? That doesn't make any sense. They had
Mm.
me on mute. So how am I gonna drop a receipt when you have me on mute?
Right.
Just gotta put that out there.
Um. Okay. Well,
Why am I so angry?
I didn't mean to put that up there. Sorry. Ignore that.
I'm not even angry. First off, these people weird.
That's
Is
a
it because I'm
troll.
black I gotta be angry? Yeah, I know. Those are the same trolls that be in fyebabe chat. Just like y'all harassing Jwilson because he got whoever on his panel. Y'all need to get at these content creators that got racist ass motherfuckers. You were supposed to send those receipts to Billy. First off, what am I sending to Billy when she has me on mute? When did Billy ever give me a email to send her anything? The girl put me on mute to listen to Friday. What
And she
were
never
you
took you
supposed to
off.
get from me? Huh?
She never took you off of mute.
I tell you, everybody. Where's
Big
my
Bertha, you
money?
know
You
you a
wanted it
troll.
done. Huh?
Big Bertha talking about she ain't no troll. That's
She's a
Joyce
troll.
Vlogs.
That's a whole
You know.
troll, okay? And that, let me tell you something else, okay? Lie Babe has a whole troll page on Lipstick Alley called Fame Queen, okay?
Fame
These niggas
Queen.
just, yeah, Fame Queen is Lie Babe, okay? You just gonna put, shit. We just gonna put that out there.
That's some hot tea.
And, like, this is
Be
so, you're so
careful.
pissed. Huh?
Be careful over there. You saying "uh oh" too
I
much. Every time
know.
I
I'm
look
getting
away,
a big cleanup job before I go out. Like
like
that
what's
shit is,
happening little sis?
huh?
I'm like, what's happening with little sis over there?
I'm dropping the Jello shots and stuff everywhere. I needed another pan. That's what I needed.
Now, how do you know this? I'm about to like put that on the screen.
Yes, that's her. Like, and you can go on Lipstick Alley and check. Go back a couple pages, right? Because I be on Lipstick Alley, but nobody knows what page is mine. Go back a couple pages. It was the cipher that is Fang Queen live, babe. That's how she get her information. And she be putting out these weird narratives that don't even match the conversation of the thread. And it's like she just comes in to say, "Oh, 1.2K in the chat." Like what? They don't even match. Like who does that? That's fyebabe, okay? Along with her
Hmm.
Lipstick Alley account. Lipstick Alley King is fyebabe. All right, we're not gonna. You said you had it and would send them after the live. You never did being mute. Yes, I was mute. How do you know I was in mute? How do you know I was in mute? Were you on the phone line? How do you know someone's not mute? Because didn't I go silent? How did I go silent? I was
I have
talking
to
and
go
then I
watch
was
that.
muted. See, this is what I'm talking about. People are liars. They're mass liars, and they want to believe the lies that come out their mouth. Okay, you don't know what I was doing in the on the phone line. You don't know unless you were on the phone line and you can hear you're muted. I heard you're muted. You are now muted. Okay, and anybody that has the call line or whatever, you know, once you get muted, it says you're muted. So how wasn't I muted? How do I
Hmm.
go from talking to not talking? Like, make it make sense. Make that shit make sense when you speak. And don't just say things because you like somebody. Use your goddamn fucking brain.
All right, calm down.
I'm calm. I'm over here.
Everybody be respectful.
I'm just getting over a cold, so
I know it doesn't feel good to be lied on. Trust me. I know.
yeah, it doesn't feel good. These people lie on me. They try to flip the narrative, and oh, all of a sudden because they like fyebabe and fyebabe is buying likes. Now, another thing that pissed me off is she's claiming that I'm jealous of her and I want to be her friend. And I'm like, when did I ever try to be your friend? Why don't you show those receipts of me trying to be your friend?
Who, Babe?
I thought fyebabe is she is LSA King and she's trying to make it seem like that's me and it's not. I don't like that shit. I don't like ugly. And yes, I'm gonna bring God up in this because this is some real low shit to say that that page is me. Well, you know then where that's you, along with your
Look,
fan queen.
no cussing, Trish? Okay. Trish said no cussing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm over here.
What does your t-shirt say, sis?
It says this is what an engineer looks like. Girl Scout Day because I'm volunteering for Girl Scout Day tomorrow. So we're teaching them how to do like just engineering projects. Like what are we teaching them? Chocolate putty. Um, it's made with like what was it? Was it baking powder? Lord, it was
Vinegar
canola. It was
and
like
baking powder?
condensed, huh?
Is it vinegar and baking powder?
No, no, no. It's a certain type of okay. It's condensed milk. It's
Uh-huh.
not baking powder, but I think it starts with a C type of flour, some kind of flour substance, and
Okay.
it's chocolate syrup. So they're basically kneading it. Basically, that's one project. Then our second project is the lava lamp. So we're taking oil, seltzer water, Thank you, Shush Trish. We're taking oil, seltzer water, and coloring, food coloring, and we're making like lava lamps and bottles. And we're going to have a segment, and it's called "Think Like a Think Like a Woman." No, think like a lady. Wait, be a lady, think like a boss. So we're just having discussions with little girls about what it is to be a woman and be a boss.
Mm,
And that's it. It's from like 8 a.m. and it's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So
that's
Sarita and
awesome.
Torres says this is not about liking this, about what you have said in a constant contradiction. You can't even name anything I've said because you don't follow me on live. You weren't on any of my lives. You probably was, but to talk shit, not listen. So you haven't been on any of my lives. You don't follow me around from chat to chat 24/7. You're not in my house, so you can't tell me what I have said, any contradictions. All you can say is that I'm on this video right now and I'm lying because it's your fave. That's all you can say. You can't say what I have done and what I have not because I have put out receipts. Because you claim I didn't put out receipts. I have put out receipts. It was on my it was on my channel, on my live. If you missed that live, that's your problem. That's not my problem because you missed your live. So you need to get blocked because you don't, like, how you going to say I'm making contradictions and excuses? But you don't follow me around 24/7 of my life. So how do you know what I'm doing? How do you know what's going on? Nobody knows what's going on unless you have voice recordings. And like fyebabe said, I didn't have a voice recording. I don't move shiesty. I don't need to record nobody. I don't need to record nobody. She might need to do that. But she knew what she was doing. That's why she said that. Because she know I didn't have her on recording because this shit wasn't serious.
mm.
It was fun and games and trolling. Why would I sit there and record somebody? Like, for what? I don't move like that. I'm too old. I'm not too old, but I'm
Grown.
23. I don't think like that, okay? I don't think, oh, well, let me record this person just in case. Like, it wasn't a just in case moment for me. She said she would pay me. She didn't. I have a list of her phone calls that did come through to my phone bill. But don't say that I'm making contradictions. I'm lying when you weren't even on the phone line.
You feel comfortable
Where's her
discussing?
voice recordings?
You feel comfortable discussing how much she offered to pay you?
Huh?
You feel comfortable discussing money, how much she offered to pay you?
She said she was gonna cut me a check from her super chats. Basically,
So
we didn't
a
have a
percentage,
we didn't have a correct price, but she said she was gonna cut me a good check from the super chats.
a good check.
And that was before I jumped back on the line because she lives in Chicago, and at the time I was in New York. Okay, so the
Mm-hmm.
time difference is a little different. So she was supposed to come back on live at 10, but ended up doing that live, the dark web live, the second part two. She ended up doing it at 1 o'clock in the morning, then kept taking it down, okay, and editing it, right? Before we went on that live, right? Because this is what I'm saying. People are saying excuses and contradictions, but you weren't there to follow every time she edited that live. And following that live, she went under K Summer's video and was talking shit about me. Did I say anything? No, I didn't say nothing. Okay.
Well, any more questions for Flo? I already told the people that Flo is not your name. I didn't tell them what your name is. I know you've said it before, but if you want to say it, you can, but it's not my place to say it.
No, they don't get to know my name. If they didn't know my name from my lives, they don't get to know my name. My name is not Flo. These are people that are
Fair
threatening
enough.
to send stuff to my school and get me removed from organizations and stuff. I'm like, bitch, you should have recorded those calls like Shelly. It's not illegal if it's not
I think
illegal.
she means fake.
I don't know. I don't have no recording apps. I don't. think of recording people when I have conversations with them. It was something quick. It was in the moment. We were talking on the phone. Okay, we were talking on the phone. It was that, and I don't like. Oh, I don't know the laws for New York because I'm not a New York native. I'm from the state
Mm-hmm.
of Alabama, but I I like alternate from New York to North Carolina. So I don't know the laws, and
205,
I
what's
really
the net?
didn't think about thinking of laws because I don't get down like that. That's whack. Why didn't
Stop
she go
lying.
to
Do
the
you really need to
side?
know that?
Because I'm a Sagittarius. Here's why I say I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. We get heated. We really get heated, and I know that I have a record. I've been open about my record. I have a
Who
record with
doesn't?
several assaults with a deadly weapon. That's why I'm saying these people are like, "Oh, I'm going to send this to your school." Okay, if you say so. But I have assaults with deadly weapons and stuff like that, and I got past that phase in my life. I don't. So I thought about it, and I said, "She not worth it. She gonna get her own. She gonna get her own." And then I seen that she put out that porn stuff of her own child and was just doing weird stuff going on, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. Because now you're gonna
Allegedly.
try, huh?
Allegedly.
Well, that's my opinion. Honestly, it's not no allegedly. It's my opinion. I feel like she did that. She did that, and it
Okay.
was good timing. After I threatened her, and I really was about to bust her ass. Okay, that's how I felt at that time. She's not worth it.
Right. She's not.
She's not
You
worth
have a
it.
future.
I'm a computer engineer. My tuition is expensive. Okay, she's not worth it because I know how she is. She's a person that likes to talk shit on the web, but she will never do no face to face with no one.
Hey,
Not
Trish.
behind that.
Hey, how are you, Ashley?
There
And
will
hey,
never be
Flo, how
nothing
are you?
behind that computer. Okay, come from her. The only thing she can do is go to people's churches and jobs. She never want to throw hands with a person. She will never level up to a person. Okay. So that's why I'm like, it's not point. And I pick on
Trish is
people
with
my
us.
own size. I pick on people my own size. And like I said before, I have a black belt. I have a black
Can
belt,
you hear
and my
Trish?
hands are
Yes, I
weapons.
can.
Huh?
Listening.
Hi, Trish.
Well,
What's
I'm
going
asking
on?
Flo. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, Ashley, once again for the
No problem. Thank you.
YouTube beef streets. It's a lot going on, and I'm glad that Flo is your guest for the night. And I have a few questions for
Yes,
Lady
Trish.
Flo. Um, so I want to thank you for coming on to the show, and I also uh, admire your stance for standing up for yourself. The internet is a dog eat dog virtual world. Let me pull over
Yeah.
so you guys can hear me. Um, so I have a few questions, and first I want to make a statement regarding those one page in particular, the fyebabe in all caps, the one channel that had all of the content creators' children with the eggplants.
Yeah.
That was not taken down by fyebabe or the FBI. I had
It
that.
was not taken
No, it
down.
was
That's what I'm saying.
no. Hold on a second. We had that channel terminated for the flag. I have an email for proof of it. When
Wait,
fyebabe,
what did you say?
we had the channel flagged and terminated for inappropriate child pictures and pornography. So it wasn't taken down by the channel holder. It was terminated by YouTube for inappropriate content. Fyebabe did not have that channel taken down.
But
The
I'm not
first,
talking about the five babe channels. I'm talking about Lipstick Alley King channel.
right, right. I
That
just
was
want, I know what you
taken
was
down.
talking about. I just wanted to clarify for the channel watchers and viewing audiences to clear that up for rock solid fact. Phi Babe
Okay.
absolutely not did not have that Phi Babe in all caps separated letters with the child pornography and the kids with eggplants with Rita, her daughter, Heidi, all of that. When Phi Babe announced that on her live, I went into her live chat and I really just kept.
Trish, you have some type of clicking.
Yeah, I can't really hear.
I'm sorry, I'm not clicking anything. Just talking.
Okay.
Okay,
You just have
so
to just
the bottom line is that Phi Babe's uh, channel, the community flagged it is disconnected. It was terminated by YouTube. Those other troll channels, I don't know anything about, but I what I do know is that one of those accounts was linked to two other accounts. If you remember, those videos all had 3 likes equally on each one of those videos, and a bunch of dislikes and a bunch of flags. Whoever posted that on that channel created two other troll accounts with the Google number and created channels. We did not know where they are. Everyone ignored. So the best thing when anyone has come across any inappropriate channels of child pornography or drug goods, always good to flag because YouTube and Google have policies already in place for things like that. It's zero tolerance for them on YouTube. The second is
it's
go ahead, Ashley, because I'm not looking at the
it's
chat. So
very
I'm
difficult to
gonna
hear
have
you,
to turn
Trish.
my
But
music down because I really, it's like I'm having a hard time hearing. Hold on.
okay, let me.
yeah, can you call me and I'll put you on speaker?
Give me a second. You guys can hear me now?
Can you hear me now, Ashley?
Yes, that's a lot better.
Yeah, I plugged in my headset.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so my thing is I pulled over and I plugged in my headset. Sorry. So the bottom line is this. Phi Babe did not have that child porn channel taken down with her title. Um she had one video of her daughter taken down, but the channel was taken down by constant excessive flagging. So that's what we should do as a community when we come across those uh, child pornography channels and trolls. My question to Flo though is you mentioned that she's Lipstick Alley King and Fame Queen on Lipstick Alley.
Yes.
Okay. Um, I know a lot of people don't know the history with Lipstick Alley. I'm an old head, you know what I'm saying? Lipstick Alley started out as a groupie spot and where athletes and entertainers used to post tea on each other and talk about each other before paparazzi ever existed. Lipstick Alley was infiltrated by the CIA and it became a public domain. Now it's open to the public. So Alley lost its credibility because celebrities and public publicists and all these entertainers are not posting on it. It's regular people like you and me on that. So people on YouTube go to Lipstick Alley to get favoritism for their favorite content creator and to get people to talk about what they post, whether it's a lie or not. They do have some receipts. These are trolls, but it's not really a credible resource like it was back in the 90s and early 2000s. So I don't know why people look for lipsticality to be the plug for information. It's been done. Okay, so Phi Babe, you're saying that Phi Babe has troll pages on Lipstick Alley and on YouTube, Flo?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and she asks you to be hired to work with her in favor to kind of sensationalize her content or what was it
Exactly.
exactly? Okay, a lot of content
It was
creators
more
do that.
so for shock value.
Hmm.
This is when she, what the hell is going on with my phone? I don't even know, man.
Are you there?
Can you guys see me?
She's still with us.
Okay.
Okay.
So, one second.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my screen, but yeah. Go ahead.
It's okay. I just want you to finish that question, Flo.
Oh
Um,
yeah. So basically, she definitely hired me to boost up her channel with false stories.
okay, so you absolutely have proof that she wanted to hire you to troll for her to get her more popping and more favor on these YouTube streets and on social media in whole, right?
That would be a conversation that I didn't record,
Got it. It doesn't
but
matter about
I do have those texts that people said that I what you call what concocted. Okay.
right. I don't believe you concocted that. The only thing I will disagree with you, I know for a fact that fyebabe did not buy her likes and her subscribers and people watching her. Okay, she never did that. That's why her channel is suffering. What fyebabe strategically did was it happened over the last 6 weeks. She goes after people in her New York her YouTube streets, make them her content, bring up salacious content. For case in point, Rita. Why Rita's chat is suffering and her brand is suffering, it really is a matter of a lack of camaraderie with fyebabe. She got on her live and really painted a picture that Rita was a crackhead. She dragged her kids. And even though they've been not, well, she didn't drag her kids as far as slandering the kids and making them feel bad. She slandered her mothering skills and dragged the kids in in terms of they were a little slow. They lack learning abilities and things like that. And it was all Rita's fault. That's the picture that fyebabe's been painting for the last 6 weeks while she's, you know, playing nice with her. So I do know the science of YouTube that fyebabe plays like the big dogs, but it's kind of coming back and smacking her in the ass because that 1.2 thousand watching turned to 800. Now it's at 600, while she's live. And I think people are catching on to not all of it being lies, but some inconsistencies. Just like Rita, she has to do something to make her relationship right with Lala, finish off that storyline, or people won't patron readers chat. You can't create these storylines to sensationalize them and then it just goes away, especially when there's kids involved and all of this nonsense. So I do know fyebabe has a strategy to compete against Rita. Did she give you any information? And this is just me thinking out loud. Did she ever give you any information or instruction to troll Rita? Because I seen you in Rita's chat a little bit a few
I'm
weeks
always a
ago.
supporter of Reader.
Got it.
That
Got
could
it.
never be done.
Got it. Did she ever approach you uh, about anything like that, or Did she know your allegiance with Rita?
It was specific. Yeah, everybody knows that I've always been in Reader Chat since day one. Okay, always been in Reader Chat. Nobody else chat I be in. Only Rita, and except for Treecey, and I can't stand her, and I always troll her. But when she blocked me, I never went back to her chat.
Got it.
I've only stayed in Rita's chat, and I've been saying that from day one. I'm only in Rita's chat. Only stay in Rita's chat.
Got it.
If you go through her videos, look at her chat. I'm only in your chat, Rita, because I can't stand these motherfuckers. That's what I said. Now, I would never troll Rita ever. That's why I'm saying, like, whoever posted those videos, those pictures or whatever, they try to put me and Rita in it. Like, why?
Uh-oh. We lost Trish.
Oh, we lost her.
I didn't kick her, but here she is.
Phone's a little sticky.
Let me be a little messy. I seen you. At least I've seen your pic in Ask April's chat. Was that really you, or were you trolling? What was that about?
What, when I FaceTime Ask April?
No, when you were in her chat, you would FaceTime as April.
Yes, I FaceTime Ask April because they kept lying on me and saying that I was goddess. And I'm like, this was before I even showed my face, came on live or anything. Nobody knew what I looked like. Nobody knew
Oh,
what page was mine. Okay, they knew what I said, but you like, come on, you gonna verbatim remember all the pages that I said on a live, right? That's why I'm saying these people
mm-hmm,
are like really taking bullshit out the back of their booty and trying to stretch it. Stop trying to stretch it.
mm,
I went on. 7 stars claimed that I was goddess. I'm like, why would I be goddess talking about how me and you were on live making up lies about goddess because we didn't like her both, right? Why would I be goddess? That don't make no sense. So, asked April asked for me to call in, and no, I was like, no, she was like, stand up, show your face, because she was in April's chat acting a whole fool, and I was like, okay, like somebody give me a FaceTime. I told Seven on several accounts FaceTime me. No FaceTime, no
okay,
nothing. All she could say is run up, and stand up. So April asked me to call in. I called in on her live. I said, well, no.
okay,
Asked April
no,
to FaceTime me. So she did. And I was on live on
oh,
April, and she's
okay,
like, yeah, this is not goddess.
okay. Sorry. Let's I'm about to put Trish on speaker. Okay.
Okay. I gotta throw this real
All right,
quick.
Trish.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I just wanted to stay on topic. I don't, not to be messy or disrespectful. I don't think "Don't Ask April" is irrelevant enough to even bring up in this commentary right now. Fyebabe is a huge, huge topic with a lot of moving parts that really is affecting a lot of other content creators' growth and even her own. So there's a lot of people on YouTube that does buy subscribers and subscriptions and pay for trolls and all of that. So that's not abnormal, and it's nothing really wrong with it if it's done in a responsible way. So, but I want to get into flow answering the question. What specifically did Fyebabe ask you to do? Because you can't speak for Rick Reed. I do believe both of you was approached by Fyebabe to do something.
When did I speak for Rick
Okay?
Reed?
Huh?
When did I speak for Rick Reed?
No, I don't want you to speak for Rick Reed as far as you believe him, and I believe what
I
Fyebabe
never
asked
said I
him
believed him.
to
I
do.
said that I agree with him.
Oh, okay. I was reading the chat wrong then. I'm sorry. What I was saying is, I want you to speak for yourself because you're only responsible for your credibility. And even if you
I only
ever
speak for
intend on,
myself. If I say somebody else, that's because of what I
I'm on the
say. That
phone.
don't mean that I'm vouching for them or anything. I
got it.
said he said
I,
something, and I agree with that.
I'm on
He
a
told
video
no
call.
lies.
I understand. I agree. I agree. Okay, so we cleared that up. I just want to give you a voice to get things heard the way it's supposed to be conveyed because we're all over the place with this interview. You know, I definitely have belief in what you're saying, but there's a lot of confusion with the audiences that are hearing like 5A combated. So you're stating that she came to you about the dark web thing when you trolled her chat first, or did this conversation happen before that night when 7 stars called her dumb in that chat? Was it
This
before
happened
or after
before.
that? Okay, so basically you're saying Fyebabe set all of that up to get at 7 stars before she even had a
It
problem
wasn't
with
to
her.
get at 7 stars. It was to get at Sean Bradley because Sean Bradley. It was about Sean Bradley and his emails. And at first, I was in Juicy J's chat, and I was trolling him on that.
Jwilson.
But like I said, she seen me in the chat, and she tried to get in contact with me. She already had my contact information from Popcorn.
How did she get it? How did she get your contact information? I'm sorry, Flo. How did she get your contact information?
Because she asked me to email it to her for Popcorn Gate.
Oh, this was so you've been down with fyebabe since that popcorn and all of that.
Yeah.
So this is what's confusing me. You know why? Because the person that most of YouTube listened to was 7 Stars Live with that poop corn. Who gave 7 Stars all of her evidence? Did you call in the 7 Stars and give her that information? Were you the lady talk about? She bought the popcorn and all she did was.
I was typing that in the. No, I typed that in Seven's Live that I bought the popcorn and it made me sick, but I was playing. So if fyebabe see me in Seven's chat.
Got it. See, I be in the clouds a lot. I read the chat and I see how things play out from the chat, not the commentary. So that's why I'm asking you these specific questions. I was in that live. I was in the clouds. I would never type in a live like that. I just watch. And I saw how it played out, just like I saw the Billie Jean live played out when you said that Billie Jean put you on mute and let fyebabe speak and you had no rebuttal and then you got upset. I was in that live too, but I didn't type. Okay. So just to go back with the popcorn, that's how you met fyebabe, through 7 Stars.
Yes.
You was trolling 7 Stars that night. Got it. So that's where the relationship.
No. I wasn't trolling 7 Stars. I was actually a 7 Star supporter. Me and Seven. I was just in her chat, and she was talking about SB, and I was making fun of. We were talking about the popcorn, and everybody was making jokes. Okay, and I said that made me sick.
Okay. I remember.
So that's how that went. It went from that and then turned into a whole story exclusive.
Got it.
To get fyebabe's channel up on her news.
And I believe that because I was there when it started. Everybody was clowning the popcorn. And when she read out...
That's what I'm saying. Excuse me, but that's what I'm saying. But people trying to act like, oh, I was just going around being mischievous. Y'all all was clowning SB and his popcorn. Like...
Yeah, that's facts. Everybody was. Everybody, even if they meant it or not, it was just, it lasted for 2 days, but then the story took legs, and I wondered, where did it came from? That lady that typed in 7 Stars chat, it was you about the popcorn. She read it out loud, and she started to run with this narrative, and then it came up on fyebabe's news, and then it switched over to the dark web. How did that come up with 7 Stars and Sean Bradley?
I don't know how 7 Stars got in there. Honestly, she called in after running a whole smear campaign against Sean Bradley. She came in out of nowhere trying to cut up everything that we had planned to do. So she basically tried to stop. That's why fyebabe got mad. Okay. She wouldn't let us finish out what we were supposed to do.
So are you basically saying you, 7 Stars, and fyebabe were had like some...
No, that's not... Okay. Listen, when 7 Stars called in, that shit was so fucking random. It was a monkey wrench.
Got it.
It was a whole monkey
Got it. So you guys didn't even know that wasn't scripted or planned or anything.
No. Wow. That shit came out of nowhere. Like.
Got it. Okay. So 7 Stars and fyebabe's, I guess.
That was a real
beef. That was a real beef. Got it. Because fyebabe left with the
Yeah.
dumb thing, and then 7 went live seconds after that. It looked like it was planned, but I could see it wasn't. Some things you got to look at, and then you just verified that it wasn't planned, because if it was planned, you would have spilled that tea right now. You have nothing to gain or lose from telling the truth. You know what I mean? So 7 stars randomly just went left. Fyebabe got offended, and then this dark web was created and sensationalized on a 2-part interview with Fyebabe and you, right?
Yes. And that's when people
The
started to tune
the
into
first live,
Fyebabe.
it was flagging, right? She didn't wanna pre-record it. She wanted it live, so she started another one. I was in that live too, in the clouds.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. so you that's when your relationship started with her?
We didn't have no
Like,
relationship. It was more so that I was working, right? And where I was working, I was bored. She wanted me. Previously, I didn't like Sean Bradley. I had my own reasons why I didn't like Sean Bradley. Like, we
got it.
had this phone call, and he called some of my friends faggots. Okay, so from that phone call, I just didn't like him. It was just straight like that. It wasn't like I didn't like him for no reason. Okay, from that phone call, it just like I just didn't like him. So I was just trolling him, honestly. But I guess Fyebabe was lurking, and that's when she see me posting my little troll. She see me posting my little troll remarks or whatever. I'm sitting at work trolling or whatever. And from that, it grew into a story of popcorn. Like, I never ate that popcorn. I personally didn't know nothing about the popcorn. I just laughing because he was the popcorn king or popcorn king. He was a popcorn king, yeah. But I didn't know nothing about a Deanna. I didn't know anything about the name of the popcorn. She told me the name of the popcorn, which was like good something, and she told me the site to look at.
You never even ordered it.
Wow.
She told me
Wow.
the site to look
Wow.
at. I didn't know nothing about popcorn. Like, I eat
Mm-hmm.
Orville Redenbacher's or Skinny
Mm-hmm.
Girl's popcorn. I didn't know nothing about no goddamn popcorn. She told me his
I
name, which
believe
was
you.
Bradley Tatum. That I didn't know his name. I just knew the motherfucker was coming out his neck to me and my friends. So I didn't like. We're young. We're all sitting on the phone. We hear ourselves on YouTube. And we playing.
See,
We called all
see, Flo,
innocent.
you know why I believe you? You know why I believe you? Because
Yeah.
you're a young lady, but Fyebabe is almost 40, you know?
Yeah.
She's almost 40 years old. And um, it's a different ball game when you're speaking to a college student who's trying to find her way, you know, than a content creator who's almost 40 on YouTube doing all this side stuff. Now, please, I don't care about the buying the subs. That's business. Everybody does that, especially when they get past 20,000. Sean Bradley's the only one that didn't. That's why he's still there. It takes you a little bit more push to get past that 20, 40,000 mark. So it's common knowledge. A lot of content creators and YouTubers buy subscriptions at a certain point, but they got to be careful because YouTube has guidelines to take channels down for manipulation like that. I don't believe she did it, but I do believe she played a really short-lived game of chess with Sean Bradley for his subscribers, with Rita the Baddest Roaster for her subscribers, with Treecey for her subscribers, and anybody else that has big numbers, because she will never ever beef with a smaller YouTuber. She only goes after someone she feels like she can get a little bit here and a little bit there. And it's smart of her. It's nothing wrong with that. The way she does it, she really defames a lot of characters and plays a little, malicious game. And with false truths here and there. I'm not going to say she's a liar, but fyebabe absolutely embellishes on the truth constantly. And that's why she's labeled a liar. What made you so
But here's
upset on
where it
Billy
really
Bean's
got
live?
really crazy. Here's where it really got crazy though, because this is where I really started to step back.
Okay.
Now, when that thing happened with 7 stars and her family, right?
Right.
I didn't have a clue who Death Row, Skid Row was. I didn't have a clue who her mama was or whatever. And the information that I got was from BS, right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
But
whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Don't you say another word right now. So you was in contact with VS before in private?
no.
Or was it?
No.
Okay.
BS posted. She took postings, right, of that newspaper article from the LA Times, right? Now, aside
Got
from
it.
that, Lipstick Alley was posting stuff, receipts or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody had already seen these receipts, the article, and everything. So everybody already had access to it way before I did. Now,
Facts.
fyebabe went on
Facts.
her live and said that it was me that did it and that BS took it from me and tried to make it seem like
Yes,
it
I
was
heard that.
her
I heard
doing,
that.
that
And
she's the one who got it.
VS, anybody who follows
BS
VS
posted
or her
I
story,
did.
I yeah, way before. So, but that's the thing. She embellishes a lot, and she tried to give you clout for doing that, just like she tried to get Lady Snoop clout for identifying Rick Reed to be Hassan Campbell, which is dumb. I know Hassan in real life here in New York. That Rick Reed is definitely not Hassan Campbell. That's stupid. But everyone sort of like believed it for 5 minutes, you know,
Yeah, they
until
believed
they
that
go,
I
oh,
did it. She
this, this,
ran with
this is,
she
mhm.
went with the narrative. Everybody thought that it was me that it what was it? What y'all call it? Docs 7. I never docs 7. I did the same thing that I did with the video that BS posted of fyebabe, and fyebabe got mad at that. But I'm like, but you wasn't
Exactly.
mad once I took the information from BS page and reposted it.
Right. She
That was
doesn't want to
all
give
I was
VS
doing
credit
was
for anything.
reposting.
Yeah. And
Huh?
that's fine. And anyone who's been around these YouTube streets long enough know when the 7 stars uh, debacle was posted, and everyone who was around knew that VS. Only the new people and some sleepwalkers and zombies that are not keeping up with things the way they're supposed to would believe. Uh, 5A stuff. You gotta do your due diligence, or you're just gonna believe a whole bunch of Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? They just sipping, and you know it is what it is. Uh, so I know that it's no reason to try to get with that, because I think the majority knows where that doxing came from, because he wasn't even around during that time. When VS and TSCC did the do. So my thing with you is explain what went wrong with you and fyebabe to cause a disconnect.
She didn't
Huh?
pay her.
What went wrong with you and fyebabe that caused a disconnect?
Retro babe. Retro babe, line ass. Oh, excuse my French. Retro babe,
Yeah,
line
I want
behind.
her to I want her to monetize off of this video. That's why I'm saying
I'm
let's not
sorry. Excuse
be
my French.
respectful to Ashley. Okay.
Okay, excuse my French. Excuse my French, you guys.
Okay, no problem, sweetie. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, like I was saying earlier, like I had posted a video. No, VS posted a video. This was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, cause VS like to get on live early in the morning. And I had missed my class, so I was already up. I seen it. I was like, "Ooh, would you look at this?" But no one would know that this video existed because some content creators like to hide their videos or whatever. So, and what might be new to a bunch of other people might not be new to people who've been around. So I seen the video and I just reposted it. I screen recorded it. First, VS went to Instagram. Is that where I got it? Did I get it from Instagram? I think I did get it from Instagram. VS was running it on her Instagram. And I'm like, she was on live. She's like, go to my Instagram. I went to her Instagram and I started screen recording just in case. Like, so then I reposted. You get a bunch of people under my stuff saying, oh, why did you do that to fyebabe? I'm like, what the hell? I did. I didn't post this video. I was just reposting. And basically, so Retro Babe has, Retro Babe has, to, so when I seen Fyebabe going live, I didn't think nothing of the video. It's just somebody reposted a video. I reposted it. It wasn't nothing. I wasn't trying to attack Fyebabe or anything. I was keeping my mouth quiet and everything. And so when I get in her chat, then Retro Babe was like, "Oh, block flow out of here." She was talking crap about you and all kinds of weird stuff. And I'm like, "Girl, I haven't even said anything." Even when I reposted the video, it didn't have no like nothing coming from me. There was no commentary on it. I just reposted it. And they started getting me mad, so I started changing the titles on it. And like, okay, well now run with this since you under my stuff, threatening me, calling me names, calling me all kinds of stuff, which was came from Tatiana Bust Down or whatever. She was the main person threatening me. And so from that, I was in Fyebabe Live and she's like, yeah, get her out of here. And she created that whole scene and said she not scared of me and all kinds of stuff. Like, oh, wait. What was she saying? She's like, oh, she not scared of me in the dark web. And I'm like, are you still running with that? Before all of that happened, I already came out and said that it was all a lie. That there was no dark
a lot
web.
of people knew it was a lie, you know.
I know, but before, so they're saying is why am I trying to expose her now after she kicked me out the
Right.
live? So she's trying to build a narrative that I'm mad because she kicked me out the live
Exactly.
when I clearly said like a couple weeks ago that I was done with the YouTube stuff and that, you know, the popcorn stuff and the dark web, it was just lies. I'm not a hacker and all kinds of. I been came out, but I never linked it to Fyebabe. I've never said anything about Fyebabe. I just said it was a lie. Okay,
Right. But the
so
thing is, well, what she did was she did her defense. You got to remember, she's an ex-military vet. You know what I mean? She knows. Okay, well, she's pulling away from me. I need a defense so that if this comes out that it was me, I can paint a narrative that Flo is crazy, a liar, or this or that before she does it. Plus, I have a bigger platform, right?
that's what exactly what happened. But my thing
I know.
is
I
like,
know.
I why couldn't these people just let me leave YouTube in peace? Like I was trying to slide out the back door. I was trying to slide out the back door.
I
I
feel you.
stopped coming in people's chats. I stopped really being on YouTube. I was trying to slide out the door. But I posted that video randomly, and then that's what all of this stuff started up. Like, why couldn't y'all let me leave in peace? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to just say, leave it as Flo as the hacker and just disappear. Okay.
Right.
That's what I've been planning to do. And
You
these
can't
people
feed the
really sat
troll.
there.
Yeah,
Huh?
there's a lot of trolls in the chat, but let them rock out.
You
You're
can't
talking
feed the
about
troll.
I'm lying. I don't have my facts straight. Man, listen, I got
We're
videos
all
downloaded by
liars.
content
Everybody
creators
is a liar.
that
They
will
have
blow
no
some
proof.
people away. And
And
why
they
my
want
channel
us
isn't
24
popping is
7.
because I don't want to get it popping. I want to watch like you people. So shut up and sit down. The hell. Okay. I do believe what you're saying, Flo. And I definitely think that you need to have a voice because even if you have an opportunity or change your heart to become a YouTuber or a content creator, with your skill set, you could do amazing things as a positive content creator. And reputation and image is everything. So you definitely want to thank Ashley for helping you debunk this, whether the trolls believe it or not. But I'm sure there's going to be
Yes.
commentary made on this video. There's a lot of questions still unanswered, and I have one. So get ready. This is not a easy question for me to ask, but I must ask it. Okay. When you was
Okay.
angered with fyebabe and you threatened to go to Chi-Town, I'm going to ask this
You're breaking
knowing
up.
the answer already.
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
breaking up.
You hear me? You hear me?
No, it was breaking up. It's
Can
now
you
I
hear
hear
me
you.
now? Okay. You mentioned that we saw your anger play out and you threatened her, and I can understand, especially when you're lied on, and you're a lot younger than fyebabe and things like that. So I could see how your emotions with something like this get the best of you. But you said something, or allegedly said something, should I say, about beating up her fyebabe's daughter. Can you care to expound to the audience if you said that, and if you said it, what
One
you
last
meant by that?
time. One last time.
Okay. Now, I originally see this is where people be trolling. Okay. I originally said that I was gonna beat her ass. Okay.
I've heard
I
that.
was gonna beat her
I didn't hear
ass.
the thing
That's what I
about the
said.
daughter though.
And then one of her Babe Nation kept coming in here in my live talking about her child and bringing all kinds. Oh, she has a child. I said everybody can get beat up. That's what I said. Okay. And at that time, I meant that
Oh,
shit. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
But
And at that time, I meant that
six
stuff.
and seven. Yeah, but her daughter's 6 and 7 years old. Like, she's a baby. She doesn't have any more
Okay.
kids like an older teenager or nothing like that. It's a baby. So, did you know that she only had a 6 or 7 year old daughter when she said that?
Personally, I didn't care. I was just screaming out. Everybody could get it.
Okay,
That's where I was with it.
I
I said
understand.
it.
Emotion runs high. But
I
Flo,
was
if I could be
pissed.
a voice of reason, please, 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 as said that you are, and I know that you know how important our youth are to us on and offline. Let's refrain
Yeah.
from threatening kids because, okay, and I know you probably meant
My
it at the
thing
time as
is,
you did it.
hold up. My thing is after all that stuff happened with fyebabe and all these lies, and she continuously lying, saying I called into QB's chat when I didn't. Okay. It was pissing when I debunked that. I was getting death threats, people coming in my chat, my live chat, telling me under my videos, under my photos or videos that I posted, coming under my chat saying that they want me to hang myself. Okay, and I was getting that repeatedly, telling me to kill myself and all kinds of weird, from niggers and coons, from people that claim to be Babe Nation. So I am my mother's child. Okay, I am a child of my mother. All right. So if you're trying to wish harm on me, fuck everybody. That's how I felt. That's how it will always be because I am my mother's child. Ain't nobody gonna put harm on me, wish harm on me, and then don't expect me to be angry or irritated. Am I gonna go out there and hit on little kids? No, I'm not gonna hit on little kids. Okay, I actually have a mandated reporter's license. I have my degree in early childhood education. I was mad when I said that about the little girl, okay? But I would never put my hands on little children. Okay. I have a heart for little children. I have a soft spot for little
Exactly.
children. And
Amen.
I did not like that. That's why I was just like, you know what, let me delete my YouTube channel because I don't like being taken there. I don't like being
I
taken there.
understand. And I wanted to give you a moment in this floor time to explain yourself in digital form on and during this interview so people can hear and see that you're not that lady. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you
Yeah,
for
I'll
that.
go around.
And I
I
totally believe
volunteer.
that you didn't mean it. You know?
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I did mean to beat her ass. I wanted to beat her ass, but she's not worth the gum on the bottom of my shoe. I realized that. That is what I wanted to do. But, they was coming in my chat talking about she has a daughter, and I'd seen that, and I'm just mad. I'm like, get out of my chat. You're threatening me all day, all week long. Every time I jump on here, you're threatening me for what? Because I posted a video. So that's where my anger came from. But I would never put my hands on no kid.
I appreciate that for clearing. Appreciate you for clearing that up. And the last thing that I would love to ask you, where do you see yourself? I mean, because you seem to be so talented, you're so beautiful. I keep telling Ashley that you guys look like you could be kin, you know. And I think you have a lot to offer to not only YouTube but to the world. We need more Black web engineers, programmers. So I really commend you for going into technology. But where do you see yourself in, next year, 5 years? I obviously graduated from college.
Yeah, well, after I graduate, I'm in like a couple of organizations. So while I'm in college, I have to do 10 hours a semester of volunteer work. So basically, I'm volunteering with the youth right now. But after graduation, I hope to work with like maybe Toyota, Honda. I like
Okay.
cars. I like computers too.
Oh,
So
me
I'm,
too, girl.
I'm in between right now. And also, like, my main thing, the reason why I took on computer engineering is because of the dark web. That's where I got my little silliness from. I wanted to stop human trafficking, and still to this day, I'm like 100% on child trafficking, human trafficking. When I was in Rita's chat, when I was in April's chat, that's what I was speaking on, was child trafficking. I don't like it. I think it needs to stop. Okay, it's disgusting.
I agree.
All right, that is like something I advocate big for, and that's why I wanted to get into computer
I'm an advocate of that as well. Well, so I'm with you on that. People don't understand the darkness, and it's going on more than people imagine it is. So yeah, you're speaking some true facts. I want to kind of edify what you're saying because it is factual. The dark web has 7 layers to it. A lot of things are happening in the first, second, and third layers of the dark web. There hasn't been many people who have gone beyond that, but there are browsers and everything that takes you there where you can go buy guns, kids, drugs. It's crazy. And it's a whole world out there. A whole world out there underneath the internet. The internet is nothing. So I understand what you're saying. Are you guys learning about the dark web as what the government calls the undernet? You learning about that in the university now?
No, not really. That's more so out of the curriculum. Certain schools keep a certain kind of curriculum, but I do look it up on the internet. I watch a lot of movies, documentaries. I read into it a lot. Actually, a guy in the military just got caught. Like, this girl, she has a book. I'm gonna ask my mom on what the name of the book was, because the ex-military, he's not ex-military, but he is in the military, and he ended up buying young girls. And basically, when the girl woke up, she was on the stage naked with shackles on her feet. And no, matter of fact, it wasn't. Yeah, the military guy, he bought her off the stage. Okay, that's why I was always saying, like, these people just be windmilling for anybody, huh?
Like a slave auction.
Yeah, and where do you think it happens? It happens on the dark web. That's how they get that shit going. When I started this semester, my Cal 1 professor asked us what we want to do. I told him what I wanted to do. I wanted to take down the dark web, and he told me his neighbor was selling kids, trafficking them here in Greensboro. trafficking these little kids, and you would never know. That's why I'm very like. That's why I get angry when people come in here or come wherever I'm at and they start saying somebody's a liar and fyebabe would never do this. Like anybody can do that shit, okay? I got a sailor's mouth. I'm sorry. You gonna have to edit this video.
You okay? You okay?
Anybody could
Exactly.
traffic kids at any moment. You can have
Listen,
5 kids and still be trafficking
I don't want
kids.
you to look at the chat flow because these are trolls, and trolls are people
Oh, I'm not.
that
I'm not
have
looking
no issue.
at the chat. I can't even
Okay,
see the
got
chat.
it,
Honestly,
got
I
it.
can't see the
Okay.
chat at all. I'm from my phone, so and I don't
They are
have like the
definitely
YouTube.
trolling. They're saying crazy stuff about me. They are trolls up in there. They basically, I just read something while listening to Flo. Stop lying. What a screen. What a channel name is that? Stop lying. It's saying Rick Reed meant everything he said about you, your kids. Mind you, I don't have kids. I have a grown ass son, right? And your husband, your man, your this, your that. Rick Reed deleted all the disparaging videos. If he meant it, why did he didn't leave it up? Because YouTube didn't monetize it?
I didn't know what they were talking about. But...
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I'm listening. I can multitask. That's what queens do. We multitask. Get into it. You know, I'm reading to see who's in the chat because I know behind every troll there's a real human being. That's what people have to realize. And the way I'm starting to, and Ashley, I have to tell you, I'm really bugging out with this work on YouTube because I'm analyzing trolls so much that I'm watching how they type. To see if there's similarities in this one and that one and this one and that one. Is this the same person? Some of them type even the same way, so that's why it's interesting. I really need to get off of YouTube. I really do. Serious. But Flo,
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I know, Ashley, I know you've been quiet, letting me ask Lady Flo all these questions. I just wanted to bring it back to her defense and give her a voice so that people can understand. If they don't believe her, that's fine, but at least it brings clarity the way that she was able to explain herself, and she deserves that chance, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're smaller YouTubers, Flo, as you know. We're not at 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 people to the YouTube streets, the dirty YouTube streets, and make commentary on this and take it to their masters. Get it? So they know what plugs are. So they're gonna do what it do to get the word out about fyebabe. And another comment by Stop Lying, you're talking about, I'm mentioning fyebabe's older. Fyebabe is older than Flo, and I'm not dissing or hating on fyebabe at all. I listen to fyebabe just like I listen to Flo. I listen to everybody, give them a chance to tell their side. That's what the platform is for communication. If somebody is not able to communicate their side, YouTubers that at least like djash and myself, we're able to say, hey, what about Flo? Why isn't she being heard? Why is she being silent by this bigger YouTuber? What is she saying that no one wants to hear? So, you know me, I'm outside the box. I want to hear what you got to say, you know? And it does make sense, but no one's hating on fyebabe. You know, there's nothing that she's doing wrong, even if she bought subscribers, which I don't believe. If she's older, which she is, I'm older than fyebabe. I'm ancient. I have never, ever, ever, ever went and said anything else, right, DJ Ashley? I always say I'm ancient. I'm a billion years old. I have no. I always say that. I've been here for a billion years, so you're not saying nothing but a word. If you've been here as long as I have, over and over again, you'll have the knowledge I have. So, you know, maybe you should come out of the matrix and being a zombie and a sleepwalker. Maybe you can, you know, stop for somebody who embellishes a lot all the time, you know.
Well, thank you for your time, Flo.
Huh?
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome, you guys. Thank you, Trish.
And
Thank
thank
you,
you so much,
DJ.
Flo. We really appreciate your voice. We really do. And I
Thank you
really
for
want to see
giving
more
me
of
a
you on
chance to
YouTube
express
stream.
because yes, they did try to silence me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I just got fed up with all the threats and then out to person, want to kill kids, call your kinds of stuff like for Flo,
Has
me. I'm not gonna
anyone
say my
sent
real name,
emails to you?
huh?
Don't. Did anyone send you any threatening emails in writing to your email?
Someone
Anyone?
came in my DMs. Actually, someone came in my DMs who I feel I don't know who they was, but they're Babe Nation, and they only had one follower, which was Wiley. No, well, they were only following Wiley, but they had a bunch of weird people following them or whatever. And they were saying some weird off the wall crap in my DMs, and I said I was gonna forward it. It was the picture started coming out, and I basically said that I was gonna forward it to the police, and then all of a sudden their page gets deleted.
So
I
only
Got it.
said, I know you're trying to
IG.
set me up. I
Only
said, I
on
know.
IG, Flo, they threatened you? Not on YouTube? Not in Google?
Wait,
Did
what?
anyone send any threatening emails on your page or in
No, I
Google
don't have. No
email?
one has my email. No one has my email, but people have my Instagram, and people were under my lives telling me to kill myself
I,
and was
I
down.
want to tell you something. I want to tell you I want to tell you something, Flo. If you ever decide to get a page or YouTube channel, uh, put up your Google email for your channel, and anyone ever that threatens you on Google, we would be able to identify them.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay,
See,
so
I
I,
don't
I
know
just
nothing
want
about
to
that
give
kind
you
of
that.
stuff.
I want to give you that bit of tea. We do have resources to identify trolls. Some we don't bother with, but if it's threatening your life or anything like that, if you decide to get a new page, just know that you have a resource that you can go to if anyone tries to virtually harm you, or, just know that you're okay. If you ever decide to get a channel, you can. This is America. You're free to do whatever you want. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be back on here. Maybe for like to show how to make my Jello shots and stuff like anything.
I'm just putting it out there, sis. I'm only putting it out there.
Yeah, I'm done with this YouTube sector
Yeah,
bull crap.
he's hood
Like,
tube, right?
Yeah.
huh?
No more hood tube, at least, right?
Yeah, no hoodtube. I'll be on the DIY. You will see me on DIY.
Actually,
Nothing
you
else.
can be in horticulture. You can even be in tutorials for computer engineering. That's big bucks for sponsors.
That
What?
too. That too. I
What?
mean, I do a lot of stuff, so I have a lot to DIY with. But yeah, it will not be
Exactly.
with gossip. I kind of don't want any of that in my real name. I don't want this like tied to me or anything. Like, honestly,
I
I'm good.
I understand, and it's a smart move. But whatever you do, whatever your passions, just lead with your passion. And we would love to see the channel, even if it's DIY in other sectors, because I'm in all sectors, not just the beef street sector. You know,
Oh,
it's YouTube is a huge platform, 1.9 billion channels. You can get in and get supplemental income. I just don't want these experiences to deter you from YouTube when it's enough for everyone. Okay.
okay.
All right. So thank you so much, Flo. Thank you, Ashley D. I'll see you, Ashley D, next week when a lot of other stuff will happen on YouTube, B Streets.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you, guys. God bless you all, and I'll speak to you soon. I'm going back to the chat to see these trolls. Bye
okay
bye.
then. Bye bye.
All right, you guys. See
Well,
ya.
I'm actually going to wrap Um,
Hey.
we're on your side, Flo.
Oh, well, thank you, Ash.
Um, anytime you want to come on and update us, you're free. Just hit me up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I won't create a channel though. You can always
Hey, I
stream
understand.
yard me.
Yeah. So,
And any channels out there, it's not me. Stop calling in to pretend to be me. Don't be calling in no QB chat trying to be me, saying you flow because
right.
you're not. Okay. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
If
Cause
I send
don't be
Flo a
lying on
video,
me.
yeah.
Huh?
Sorry. I was gonna say when I send you a video that you have to like verify your age, she can't watch it because you don't have an account.
Yeah, I don't have an account. Like I don't have any troll pages. All of that gone. Don't say that you see flow anywhere because that's lying on me. And like I said, anybody that's accusing me of child pornography, that's defamation. Just don't lie on me unless you can truly prove it that that's me. Okay, because I'll sue your ass. I will sue you. Don't be lying on me. That's my only problem. Don't be sitting up there lying on me.
Right. So yes, she was lying about poop corn. She was lying about being a hacker, but she's admitted all that. Thank you, Coco's World. Thank you, everybody, for thumbing up the live and all of your positive feedback. Um, I'll pass on the positive comments to you, Flo, on the
Thank
playback.
you. They always is there a Duchess in there too? Because that person is very obsessed with me. Like it's just like really sad at this point.
If she
If
is,
there's
she's
a
in the
Duchess
bushes.
in there, yeah, she's
I haven't
probably in
seen
the
her.
bushes, but she's just very obsessed with me, and it's like, girl, get over it. I can't. The
Yeah,
obsession really is sad.
you can absolutely use StreamYard without YouTube. All you need is a link to answer keeping up with YouTube. So on
Oh,
that
and
note,
another thing, I already, because you know they keep saying, "Oh, she's not taking accountability for the things that she has done." I already did that on my live. If you the problem, like, I already
right.
apologized. I already said that that wasn't cool to try to take down Sean Bradley. I already said all of that. I already said that that's not cool to be making lies on goddess. But whatever beef we had, it didn't have to turn into some concocted plan to destroy people's platforms, because if I had a platform I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. So that's what's wrong on my part. My apology though, you're not gonna get that again because I already did it on my live. If you didn't catch it on my live, that's your problem. But I have already owned up to, those little stupid scandals. I was playing games like a little high school kid. Okay, I was bored, so I did what I did. It wasn't right. And what I think that Lie Babe is doing is not right neither. So, and she has yet to take accountability for anything. So, if you're gonna point fingers about accountability, you need to point it in all directions. Don't just point it because it's easier for me because I'm not really a content creator, and it's just
Right.
easier to point the blame this way. I already said that's wrong with y'all. What happened? All that popcorn shit. I ain't never had no popcorn. That's defamation. That's slander against somebody's
Mm-hmm.
business. That's like making a fake Yelp review. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's not right. That is not
And
right at all.
your apology is very commendable. And
Oh,
like you
thank
said,
you.
it's more than we got from a lot of folks, you know. So
Thank you. Then you goddamn thing.
this will pay up.
Nobody has apologized or tried to retract an interview at all. All we're saying is that Flo is lying about it. I'm lying about whatever. I said I did it. I'm lying. I said I didn't. I'm lying. Like either way, I'm lying. And this grown old lady with a child can't even retract a story.
Mm.
What does that say? I done came out multiple times and said that's not right what we did. but I'm a liar and I need to hang myself.
Now that's what's not right. That will never be right. And I have an idea about the type of people who will say that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Those diehard fans. The ever heard the song Eminem? Stan.
yes, yes,
Those are the types.
yes.
Those are the types.
Eminem fans. Eminem stands. So,
Yeah, that's my song. Those are the
mhm,
types that be just windmilling. So when people be like, "Oh, I got my subscribers windmilling for me," like that's not a good thing because the people you got windmilling out here doing the most,
yeah.
and,
Well,
and it's not a good thing at all. It's actually
no.
odd to have that kind of following a bunch of people that just want people to hang themselves and
You
calling
go
people
so hard.
names and
Yeah.
they go really hard and it's not normal. And I just want my thing is the reason why I get pissed is like, why don't you be the adult and like you see how people be like, oh, the barbs, Nicki Minaj needs to tell her
Hmm.
barbs to calm down. People need to tell her like these are people with platforms. When you have a platform, things you say and do matters. Whether you like
Hmm.
it or not, it matters. And if you are on your platform slandering people, you're gonna send your whole flock of crazy fools over there, and you don't know what you sending that way. It's just best to
Hmm.
like keep it neutral and like if you don't like a person, like the beef have to stop somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
And these stands are
Hmm.
cuckoo, okay? Cuckoo came all the way into my DMs, all the way
Hmm.
into my DMs,
Yes.
in my DMs, and I have my account is on private, so they were in my requested
They were
messages.
working
So
hard,
like,
weren't they?
and they were working hard, and it was just like, but why? Like,
For free too, because if she didn't pay you, what is she paying them?
she
But
ain't
enough
paying no
about
nothing.
that. That's just speculation at this point. So
We ain't getting paid out here, you know. It's just don't do it. Just don't do it at all. Don't do no interviews for these people. Let them give you real content. Let them give you
mhm.
real raw content without an interview, without you just shucking and jiving, without you
Without the
cooning or
falsehood,
being, huh?
the falsehoods.
Yeah, just let them build their platform from the ground up. Don't help none of them because they all ain't your friend.
Hmm.
The one thing I could say about certain content creators is that when they do have a fan base, they have a fan base. This lady don't got a fan base, okay? She got a bunch of trolls and stands, okay? She don't really communicate with her fan base like that. It's just all about the messiness. It's all about false stories and gossip. It's not like a club chat where they have an actual fan club and they go on trips. This lady has just straight falsehoods, gossip.
Uh-oh, you breaking up on me, sis.
Oh,
Okay, you back, I think.
it's about to start a storm over here, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm yeah, storm is coming this way, so I'm gonna have to because I don't even think I'm going out anymore. Like,
Well, you be safe and take care of whatever you do, okay?
all right, girl, later.
All right. We'll be in touch.
Peace out.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming.